setup. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out.
Hold up.
Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out like the
Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
Images, iris, limitless, priceless, sunrise energy shining, Aisha, silence, the brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless, sunrise energy shining, Aisha, silence, the brightness, skyless. I've been holding you forever. I've been making it out better. I don't know if you're nonsense, but I hold you back when you hold me back. And I know that it's better, and I feel it for forever. How it makes you feel better. How it makes you feel. How it makes you feel. And
Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out.
Hold up.
Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend, I'm the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out like the
Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year.
I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better.
images, iris, limitless, priceless, sunrise energy shining, Aisha, silence.
What is good? Is this the end of Deepwoken? Yeah, is it over? Is it finally the end of Deepwoken? For the 5th time? Damn it. No, not again. Alright, chat. Today, I said I would hop back on for streams after I did some work, and I have been putting up shots after shots, bro. I was going crazy on the bug fixes, okay? Now, I got some free time, so I decided today we're going to take a look at something that's pretty interesting. A lot of people basically immediately told me about this. And so there's 2 things I wanted to first check out. A was a video essay. Lovely. I love video essays. You know this. Second was this. And honestly, I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest with you. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest with you. I mean, bro. I mean, look at this chat. What the shell, chat? Someone sent me this. What the shell, bruh?
It's really good, and I really like it. And I already gave him like an offering. I'm gonna give him more.
Bro.
So I have a possum like face skin. I don't know. I'll give that to him, and I have raw liver. So I hope you enjoy Yagamatsu.
Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna lie, chat. No real comment to that one. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no real comment to that one. I'm glad it was me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Glad it was me, because if it was somebody else on the team, I'd probably disturbing as hell. I'm not gonna lie. You know, after some time on YouTube chat, you kind of get used to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? So, it's not even the first time. Oh, whoa. Thank you for the $50 donations from Nihility. Oh, I didn't get to see what it said. Can you add jiggle physics to Deepwoken? If you know, you know. Oh, dude, you know what that reminds me of? You remember in verse 1? Dude, there was like exploits that add like jiggle physics. Alright, let's take a look at this Deepwoken. We got a reaction today. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We got a lovely 12-minute video. I watched like the first minute. I was like, I'm saving this for stream. This is a good video. So we're gonna take a look. And the video is called "How a Boat Destroyed an Award-Winning Game." Ooh, award-winning. I like the sound of that. I bet. Let's go ahead, picture this, John, and we start.
This is a boat, specifically a boat in Deepwoken, a popular permadeath game on Roblox. You may have heard of it before on social media.
Bro, already starting off, he has that voice of like two things I got reminded of immediately. A, you know those motherfuckers who describe like something terrible happening, like he listened to TikTok advice on how to treat his brain cancer. This is what happened to his brain. Or it's like some crazy terrorist attack that the FBI low-key helped out. They try to stop this terrorist bombing from happening. Here's how the FBI helped. It's like that type of voice, you know what I'm saying? Turn up the volume. I got y'all, chat. Thank you.
Media, or have seen it on the top of the paid access games list. Costing 400 Robux, or around $5 USD to play on a free-to-play platform, it was extremely impressive at the time to see it hit around 35,000 players on release, and even more so at its peak. It actually won the 2022 Roblox Award for the best new experience. The selling point of the game is its sea-based exploration, which slowly transforms into a combat game as you learn more about the world you're in. It has a ton of bosses to fight, lots of complicated mechanics to learn, and is one of the better made games on Roblox.
Wait, I want to read what on the list. Lots of bosses, high skill ceiling, very polished.
One of the better made games on Roblox.
Could be more polished.
Considering that this is one of the most popular games on the site right now.
Nubini Pizzanini.
What the fuck? Deepwoken also receives weekly updates, which is very impressive considering the size of the developer team, and by weekly updates I mean content updates. The creators are consistently adding material for players to enjoy to their game weekly, but there,
this is really
that
W
one
editing.
Statement lies the reason behind the downfall
The
of
Rock the Boat
For the first
update.
time in this game's history, it had less than 1.2 thousand players on at a time.
Fun
a
fact,
drastic difference from
Rock
its
the
peak
Boat is
of
a banned term in the dev server. And I'm playing, but could you imagine?
62,000. What happened?
Let's read all this. Hold on. Oh, hey, what's up, Deontay? What you up to right now? Oh, VC. Okay, I low-key just started a stream. Give me like 30 to an hour. You know, I got Night Rain. I started playing it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Rag made me get it, so now I have it. But then guess what? It's actually fun as hell. Yeah, let's run it up. Let's run it up. Have you been it like all just like? I just literally started like today. So who's gonna be our third though? Oh, Hacker is on. Yeah, we can play with him. He was asking earlier. Yeah. Okay, bet. I'll catch you. That was my boy SJ Dasher. Shout out my homie. All right, let's see what it says. Boat, 1.1k players. How a boat killed Deepwoken. 13,000 complaints. Devs avoiding the truth. Ego. Chat, do I have W ego? Would I survive in Blue Lock chat? Ego. Wait for you, homie, that, bro.
For the past couple of years, the Deepwoken community has
oh,
always considered the
my
game dead,
bro, sorry.
since there was a...
Thank you so much again. Another $50 donut, man. Yo, what's going on? Thanks for the 50. Coming from Oki Vlogs. Do events for the boys. Oh, y'all talking Enmity Hunger Games? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm running through right now. See, I would, but I low-key got to grind out, chat. You know, I've been running through this guy right here. He made a lovely, lovely mantra bug list. I didn't do all of them. I did like 80% of them. And so I just been running through that today, chat. Today and yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see if there's time. We'll see if there's time. Appreciate the donations. But I said yesterday, bro, like, bro.
The lack of content.
Chill out now, bro. Chill out
the
now.
updates. Most of these updates consisted of minor balancing changes with the occasional.
Also for the region stuff, I fixed that, but it just hasn't been pushed yet.
New weapon or rework.
Yeah, just
Pressure soon built up rapidly. They were slowly losing players and needed to make a change. So, the developers decided to look for a new addition to their team. Someone who's been in the community for a long time, has a good track record for suggestions for the game, and programming knowledge. After searching for a bit, the choice was obvious.
Okay, wait. First off, this is kind of like framing it like it went down, and then they decided, oh, like, because we're losing players, like, I need to get added to the team. It's not what happened. Literally, all that happened, it was simple. And I'll give you the timeline of the dates, actually. It's real simple what happened. So, around February so I started learning scripting. I started getting serious when I started learning scripting, like, start of this year, 2025. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to script every day. Before, it was very off and on. I didn't really script like that. I was kind of a bum, and so I was like, this is the year that was my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna script every day. My 2 goals: I'm gonna script every day, and I'm gonna make $10,000 off of Roblox without YouTube. And so I had started here February or Marchish, I forgot, but I had asked to join Rogue Lineage, and that's when Ark said, "Bro, just join Deepwoken." I was like, bet. Then. Maybe around, when did I join? Like June, July. I wanted to give myself a few months to grind up. I joined June, July, and then that's when I started working on updates. And then that's when we were just working throughout here. So I didn't join where it's like, oh, dang, we're doing so bad. Like, it was actually like, somewhere here, I forgot the exact date. June, July, I think it was like May that I actually like sent my project. And then it was way back here. So I just want to clear that up because I don't want anyone to be like, damn, they must have been desperate. It's like, nah, bro. It's like, bro, trust me. When it comes to like getting, I feel like for starters, if it really was that, first off, I probably wouldn't be the first pick. Why would they get someone who's like much newer to scripting to help out if they needed somebody at a time of like high pressure, and then they turn to like the guy who's kind of new? That doesn't really make much sense. But when you gotta learn, like, Deepwoken. But we're a squad of homies, right? It's like, oh, okay. Starts to line up a little bit more.
Someone who's been in the community for a long time, has a good track record for suggestions for the game, and programming knowledge. After searching for a bit, the choice was obvious.
Off and on, I'd say. Some.
This is Agamatsu.
Hold on.
160,000 subscribers.
Hey, that was tough. Wait, that was tough. Wait.
This recording. He's been making.
Ooh, that was tough. I love that. I was just playing that song.
Agamatsu.
Wait, hold on. Let me hear that again. That editing
was obvious.
Yo, why was that a tough intro? Hold on now.
This is Agamatsu,
okay, continue.
a YouTuber with over 160,000 subscribers.
No, that was tough.
Recording. He's been making content far before the existence of Deepwoken, back when the developers worked on a similar game called Lineage, and was relatively popular with the community at the time.
Shout out this guy for giving me a little bit of order.
Began to establish connections with the developer team, recommending changes, being granted special equipment, and more. With a bit of coding experience under his belt, the developers recently made the decision to bring him into their team, officially being granted the role of Deepwoken Dev, the highest rank you could obtain.
Yee!
With this new addition to the team, the game immediately saw a massive influx in balance changes, new content, and reworks. Now, it's important to note for now and the future that these changes weren't just because of Agamatsu. A lot of people blame him for what we're going to talk about in a second, but that just isn't the case.
Yo,
the team just had more input and ideas that they were able to work with thanks to his addition to the team.
It's actually
that was mainly
so a lot of the stuff I had thought about. Truth be told, most of the devs, there's two things. A, the squad don't really like they don't like touching PvP balance, and I completely understand why. It's one of the least fun things for the squad to work on, and it's also like, unless you're actively playing at that level, or at least like have actively played at that level, Rag did. But Rag isn't like week to week knowing what the meta is, or like understanding like why something is. I mean, he does understand, but you see what I'm saying? Like you have to like there are motherfuckers who really just play all day. They PvP constantly, right? And sometimes the strats trickle down, sometimes they don't. And so the problem is that when you're trying to balance, there's like almost like two categories where you have like the broad takes. Oh, Pyre Keeper's so busted. Blood Run was crazy on release. Like the very, yes, these are very like 90% of the community will agree with you, dude. Okay, that they need to nerf this. But then you get to like the as you grow in skill, it becomes a lot less like broad, easy to understand cookie cutter takes of balancing. And that's when you start getting to like the specific shit. And that's where you'll see like a lot of disagreements, arguments, bias, divisiveness, even from regular players. They'd be like, why did this get nerfed? They have no clue why it got nerfed. Or they'll see a fix and they don't realize that was a fix for some like god tech. And so that's like, when it comes to stuff like that, you have to invest so much time into trying to understand why. And even if, and to understand, is the person that you're hearing this from biased? Do they just want, and a lot of times it is biased. Don't get it twisted. But it's like, how true is, outside the bias, how true is what this guy's telling me? Do you see what I mean? If everybody's saying, dude, Pleatsky's Inferno is so busted. That's happened recently. Everybody was saying it. It eases my mind a little bit to put it on a list to balance it, because despite the fact that everybody has their egos and their biases, 90% of the consensus of these top players, right? Some would argue they're not that great, but you get what I'm saying. The better players, if they're all agreeing on something, or most of them are, right? Most of the time it's like, okay, yeah, this probably needs to get a change, right? But if it's a lot more split, or like, actually, I disagree with that. I think you're bullshit, bro. Or you're bad, or you're biased. If there's like more argument, then it really becomes like super fucking tough, because then you as the dev have to make that call, and it's like, bro, you could change something and then it's like, boom, this like a random thing is like super fucking weak or super fucking busted. Who do you listen to? It's a very troublesome thing. So it's like, I understand why it's like, this is kind of me explaining why in a lot of cases there might have not been like super crazy big balance patches. And even then, even before I hopped on the squad, I was still sending in lists from like the balance server, for example, to as to what to do. Besides that, they're really like, outside of that, who do you ask? Literally, who do you ask? Like fucking JonTron in the server, bro. Joe Schmo in the server, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like these random casual dudes. Like, how are you supposed to listen to them? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That was one thing. A good experiment I like to do from time to time is I go in like the general server or player general, and I'll ask you, hey, do you guys think Shadow is too strong, or do you think it should get a nerf? And then like you'll see like, oh, it needs a buff. Oh no, dude, Shadow's overpowered. It doesn't need, and the guys in general will fight each other on what, like literally an argument will start and there will be no conclusion. And literally, like, who do you ask? It's tough. It is definitely tough. Hell, I could probably start. Do you think Shadow should get nerfed? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. And you will even see, like, you'll see the bias. You'll see people saying, it's only good because of Crit Blade. Oh, it's only good because of these 3 mantras. The rest of the kit needs a buff. You'll see people arguing right now. It's like, if it's good. And bro, that's what I'm saying. There's huge difference sometimes between different casual players, the casual and the competitive, and then different competitive players themselves. It's rough.
Made by Akamatsu was the Great Balancing Update of June 16th, which fixed a lot of unbalanced features that the community has been complaining about for the better part of a year. The update received mixed reviews initially, but was later embraced and loved, causing many people to make videos claiming that he saved the game from the negative state that it was in.
What are you gonna do?
He also added bosses, NPCs, and the team began to pump out a lot more content than before. Although slightly unpolished compared to the rest of the game, supply was meeting demand. Things were looking up, and the devs kept adding more and more content that the community could play with. Finally, the stale state that Deepwoken was in was slowly healing. It brought a breath of fresh air to the game. It was fun again. At this pace, what could possibly go wrong? For those of you who don't know, one of the very first things you do in the game is spawn on an island, get on a boat, and sail to pretty much wherever you want. For many new and seasoned players, it's the primary method of traveling around the world. Being such a fundamental part of what makes Deepwoken the game it is, the developers didn't really want to touch it or rework it in any way. But with this high they were on with new content and overall good updates, they felt like they were able to maybe change a couple of things about how it worked for seemingly no reason. The boat in and of itself isn't what killed the game. Yes, I sort of clickbaited you. But no,
Oh,
it was what had to be done to the game to update boats.
Yo, I'm broken. I can't move. I can't move. I'm stuck.
No, this is just disguise. Just disguise.
You know what?
Nah, some of this, okay, let me say something real quick. Some of this wasn't just boats. Let me clarify. There was two things. In Rockabouts, there's two main things, I would say, when it came to like the bugginess. A was the fact that boats themselves were sometimes like super jank and had like different like fucking physics that was causing them to like freak out, shit to be desynced, etc. Then you also had mobility, like base mobility being super fucking slippery and shit that had to get ultimately reverted. Though I would say it's actually more than just like boats. It was definitely a combo of those two things. Also, people pissed at balancing.
Why is the graphic slanted? What the fuck? Oh.
What was intended to be a harmless refresh on how boats worked quickly spiraled into the devs completely redeveloping the physics engine, changing how general movement worked. And
He mentions it.
Roblox
Okay, good.
platform, where normally the most complicated of physics is jumping, this was bound to have issues. Not only was this hard for existing players to readjust to, but it brought a ton of bugs to the game. Yeah, you aren't supposed to be able to do this. Every single mechanic that had anything to do with the physics of the game had just broken. You can now wave dash, fly, speed hack.
No, yeah, the bee
fling
hopping,
yourself.
like fly.
The list just goes on. And even features that had literally nothing to do with the physics engine now just did not work. Do you want to unlock a new type of magic? Nope. How about logging into the game normally? That doesn't work either. Okay, how about starting a new adventure from square one? That has to work, right? You guessed it, it kills you the second you try. Now, as an outsider, you may think to yourself, oh, it's fine, the developers will just fix this in a couple of hours. This is where the saying, ignorance is bliss, would apply. If you've had any experience of being a Deepwoken player, you would know that bugs like these often don't get fixed that fast. It may take days, weeks, or even months for the developers to fix issues. They say they've playtested the updates, but really? And you want to know the best part? The sea-based exploration that was supposed to be the selling point of the game and the focus of this entire update now just does not work. The ability to create such a beautiful, innovative game over many, many years and smash it with a single, seemingly untested update is a feat that game developers will be studying far into the future.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, Deepwoken was already considered
it was bad then.
Every year there would be a small wave of videos being made about just how the game isn't how it once was. But this was the final nail to the coffin. This was the largest number of videos being made about the game's death. And with everybody talking about how dead the game is going to be, it's essentially spoken into existence. What was intended to be a single, simple update completely crushed Deepwoken. Let's take a moment to think. Why, out of anything the developers could have done, did they choose to rework boats, and why did it go so horribly? Now, what I'm about to mention here is a very informed guess by me. I tried to get in contact with the developers for more information and exactly what went wrong, but my answers were either ignored or unseen, leaning towards ignored. I've asked countless times for answers, even going as far as to donate to Agamatsu's stream.
Yeah, this was quite literally like 2 days ago.
Lipperin, is there anything I can do against
Or
the VC?
yesterday.
No paying to get in the VC.
No, that's right. No, as I said, no paying to get into VC, bro. Because it's like, bro, I don't want it to be like, you pay me $100, then you get like the special VIP service with Agamatsu. Well, you did pay me 100. I didn't want to do. I just kind of wanted to hear what random fans had to think, and so like, I don't know. That was just one thing, bro. That was my biggest thing. It's like 2 days ago. Look at your cut. Oh, this was September 7th. Oh.
Okay, let's not pay to.
I thought
more
it was.
videos and Demon's Clan been collecting player coins. Have live been questions to ask. I'll think on that. If you make a good video essay video, like, oh, you know, you said video. I'll watch. I always watch video essay.
I stay true to my word. I always do watch a good video.
Okay.
Always lovely.
Anyway, with an additional programmer on their side, the developers tried to tackle 3 things.
Yo, wait, hold on. Give me the little heart cut. That's real.
1. To fix any minor bugs with boats that may have been in the game for some time. 2.
Wait, I
to
didn't
bring
hear what you
attention
said.
to. Anyway, with an additional programmer on their side, the developers tried to tackle 3 things related to boats. 1. To fix any minor bugs with boats that may have been in the game for some time. 2. To bring attention to an outdated mechanic that was originally supposed to be a major selling point. 3. To prepare boats for future weekly updates that they could easily incorporate. In doing these 3 things, they could essentially prepare to do the one thing that the Deepwoken community has been requesting for years: more exploratory content. Now, my assumption as to what happened is that the physics subsystem was so complex that they needed to rework it in order to update boats. Let me create an analogy.
But I need to hear what he said one more time.
As to what happened is that the physics subsystem was so complex that laboratory content. Now, my assumption as to what happened is that the physics subsystem was so complex that they needed
the subsystem? What?
Content. Now, my assumption as to what happened is that the physics subsystem
physics subsystem.
They needed to rework it in order to update boats. Let me create an analogy. Imagine a house built on a crooked foundation.
I mean, definitely some things that would need to get reworked for specific boat stuff to be added. But I kind of referred him to Archmage because, like, that's Archmage's territory. I don't do a fuck all with boats.
No windows, no doors, and it just functions as a roof over your head. Cool. Over time, let's say you want to add a door. If you implemented the door set normally, it wouldn't look right. It would be crooked. So, as a fix, you implement the door in a way that doesn't look crooked, probably by shaving down the door frame or something. Okay, what's next? Windows. You install them, but they're also crooked. So you take them out and fix them, just like the door. From the perspective of an outsider, the house looks fine. There are a couple of small issues that they might notice, but overall it's very good. So you go on to, I don't know, win an award for how awesome your house is. Now let's say you bring over a friend who also makes houses, and you two decide that it's time to rework that base of the house, to prepare it for bigger changes in the future, like a basement. With your greater experience and help from your friend, you and your buddy even out the foundation, and your house is crooked. This is essentially what happened with Deepwoken. In this case, the foundation was the physics system of the game. All of these attachments that are added, such as the door and the window, are features that could rely on the physics engine in some way, and the shaving of the door frame is just the bug fixes that might get implemented. Now, the obvious solution to this crooked house problem is to go back and fix up all your attachments, removing the bug fixes, and hope everything works. In the case of our house, this is easy, because we only have a door and some windows. As for Deepwoken, on the other hand, this is a game that's been getting content updates every week for over 3 years, so instead of this, it would look more like this. And unless the dev and the playtesting teams can go over and fix every single one of these changes, you are bound to have issues that will get pushed out. Surprisingly, the developers did negate the damage pretty well, considering that only about 110 bugs made their way through. However, this was still more than enough damage to kill the community, hence the massive decrease in players. For this segment, I was going to record in my car, just to share my genuine thoughts about the game and stuff.
This is 4K.
But that audio didn't turn out that well, so now I'm here as an audio visualizer, and I want to take a moment to take a step back and give you my genuine thoughts about what I think about the game, some of the changes that has happened, and what I think about is going to happen for the future, essentially. I don't have a script for this portion, I just have a couple bullet points that I want to go over, and yeah. This video was in progress for about 4 months. I had to juggle a full-time job trying to make this video. That's why it, came out so slowly. Now that I am at that final portion of the video editing this, a couple things have changed. For instance, we have a very big development happening in the game called Verse 3. Essentially, the developers have created a roadmap talking about what they're going to add in the near future. And one of the things that they recently dropped is an update called Valve Iron. It is essentially a whole new game mode. But with this new game mode called Valve Iron, we have a whole new different system of progression. We have a whole new world. It's essentially 2 games in one. Like, progression's locked behind bosses, and it's a very linear progression system, and it's overall a really cool idea. But honestly, the numbers just aren't showing. Valve Iron did come with a lot of really, really good stuff. Like, we have a lot of new content and things for these players to explore. I think one of the biggest benefits is it gave experienced players who had nothing else to do in Deep.
I think one thing that's interesting, I kind of like though that you think about it, right? And it's like he just tried to, he tried to compare like Layer 2 release with like Valve Iron release, and like Valve Iron, that was basically like what, maybe like 2.5 month venture. So it's like, I think we really hit a solid stride. I think a lot of people really enjoy the update, especially after like those first set of changes to make it just a lot more enjoyable. And it's like, okay, well, like a lot of people really enjoyed it. And I do think it's one of those things, and I think this is fine. That's like, majority of people will probably end up playing it. You have the people play a little bit longer, but like once you finish it, it's done. And like, that's how a lot of games go. It's like, you play the game, you're done with the game. You're going to probably go back to Pathfinder. I think that's good that I think it's a success, like a big success for me is the fact that I see people who sometimes prefer Valve Iron over Pathfinder. Let me say, like, Valve Iron is my preferred way to play Deepwoken. And I think that's like, bro, when you have people saying that, it's like, bro, that's, I think that was the nicest thing yet. Hey, what's up, babe? What's up? Hey, I'm in the middle of the stream right now, babe. Oh, what you doing right now? I miss you too. Don't, I mean, I'm coming over tomorrow. I'll see you soon. I'll see. Maybe like maybe 6 to 7 p.m. Oh, what time? 1 p.m. Okay, that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Love you, babe. I'll call you back later. Yeah, I will. I will. Yeah, I promise. I love you. See you, babe. Love you. Okay. Let me see what chat's saying real quick. I just got Iceborne CC. What is Iceborne? Faking deep voice? There's no deep voice faking. Idea is gonna start up puzzle piecing mobs together to create new ones. It began recalling motherfuckers like Prominent, which worked and evolved into Force Scuba. I mean, I'd hope we get some new mobs for fucking layer 3. I mean, Enforced Scuba is whatever, to be honest. I think it was just like something Rag was like, yo, you know, it'd be cool, like Enforcer Scuba. And I was like, okay, yeah, bet. For the trials at Enforcer. It wasn't really super crazy thought put into it. Anyway, yeah, I have a question. How many guys, if instead of asking how many guys prefer Valve Iron, if you do have something you like in Valve Iron over Pathfinder, what would it be? I've seen a big one. People say like, "Oh, bro, Valve Iron Pathfinder or Valve Iron Prog is way better than Pathfinder," or like they like how, like some game like mementos like feel some like there's like unique mementos and shit. I'm curious. Weapons, bosses, progression, depth trial, equipment, movement, the bosses, levitt, progression, the baggy thinking boss are so well made, it's so chill. The weapons, Saint J Hammer is goated, the speed of Prog, item talents, Prog and bosses, classes, flasks are cool, bosses I just doing the narrating with them. Squillia 2 with Kagashi, Moscow. I like unique talents, equipment for sure, gambling, bosses, equipment relics, mementos, unlocking mementos. The mementos are better because it allows you not really have knowledge of build making, but still enjoy a good build. I actually do think that's a big thing. It's kind of like you can just hop in and play. And I think one thing about Prog, it's both a plus and a negative about like Pathfinder is the fact that like you have the ability to make like any build you want now. But what ends up happening is like, especially when you're introducing somebody, well, I guess it depends. Some people just introduce some like new players and they're like, play the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you want. Then you have some people who like hop in and they try and like, I've seen it before. It's like people who play other games on Roblox and then they try out Deep and they're like, oh, like, what do I go? You know what I mean, right? It's like, what do I go? And it's like, oh, okay, I would recommend that you go. And then there's like 10 different things that pop up into your head, right? And it's like, oh, well, then also Shrine of Order. But then also maybe you should consider maybe equipment or maybe like relic gear. But maybe what oath? It's like, you see what I'm saying, right? So like when it comes to like what you actually want to go do, it's like when I see Memento, it's very clear cut, like, oh, go this Memento, it's good, you know, Berserker heavy, you know, you're gonna be doing a lot more burst damage, right? No armor when you pop it. You got Rogue Assassin, squishy, does crazy burst damage with assassinations, right? Ether Erudite, more magey, focus on having high ether prediction. I think it's very, you know, very streamlined compared to Pathfinder.
Deepwoken, it gave them something to do. It gave them new goals to achieve. And I think for the inexperienced players who, you know, are barely scraping the surface of Deepwoken, it also gives them something to look forward to and to work toward. One very important thing to notice is
That
that
damn VR.
a lot of this content that was in this new update that came out is like super overpowered compared to the base game. But it's okay because that super overpowered stuff is within exclusively the Valve Iron game mode. It's never going to touch the base game. But, you know, bugs have been discovered, and that overpowered gear and stuff did leak its way into the base game, which is causing a catastrophe right now. But I think once this hype for Valve Iron dies off, once it fizzles off, I definitely think we're going to see a downward trend coming soon. Definitely within a year, I feel. I don't think this game's going to last much longer, unfortunately. But yeah, it's really sad to see Deepwoken turn out this way, but, you know, all good things don't last forever. I think the best move the developers can make right now is just to drop it off and move on to a different game. There's really nothing else for me to do. You know, all that I really want now, like, my only goal now is to get a custom name, which I know for a fact I'm never going to get. Other than that, I just have Valve
Custom
Iron to
name?
look forward to, and I think I'm going to stream that after this.
You know, you could do for custom name, right?
I hope the game does well. I hope Deepwoken continues.
You could hop in the depths, try and get in a server with a developer, and then be forced to fight 19 other people who are also trying to get a title, wipe all those other 19 people while enmity and maybe another mob is fighting you, and then you can custom name a title. I think that'd be one of your best bets, buddy. No, but he didn't explain why though. That's I think what people want to hear.
Before it eventually dies, as all things do, but continues to live on for as long as it can. Before it eventually dies, as all things do.
One of my big things I always hear when I hear people talking about like, oh, like it will eventually die. It's like, it made me think back to like Rogue Lineage, and it's like, I think when you have a game that causes people to have such solid core memories of it and such a fond enjoyment of it, like, bro, whenever there's any sort of new content, you will always get a percentage of that player base, especially the ones you really enjoy, to come back. That's what Rogue Lineage just taught me. Like, that game has been through the fucking, bro, it's been through everything, and despite that, it's like one dude who still updates it, and you still get like half of the community to come back and play. Which I think is like crazy. Like, you can literally look at the chart and you'll just see, it's like, you'll see like big ass drops. Oh, hey, we're doing a Christmas update with new cosmetics and maybe one new class. Boom, like 2-3K players on the release day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it will revive the game for like a fair bit. Like, people, here, I'll show you real quick, right? It's like, bro, look, this was caused by us, Deepwoken. And then game came back, went back down, then got its like little updates here and there, went back up, then back down. I think this was like Roadblocks and Type Soul. Then, hey, we're doing Halloween update. Boom. And then had a little Christmas update. It's like, bro, this game has been out for how long, bro? 2019. Like, and mind you, after this point, by the way, where you clearly see there's way less. First off, a portion of this audience was permanently siphoned to Deepwoken, and then 90% of the dev team left. One guy has been able to hold down the fort for the other half of the community who stayed. So it's like when people tell me, it's like I don't know, man. I don't see a game going past a year. And like, I heard that after like Layer 2, bro, and World Events, and so it's like I don't know, bro. I especially after like seeing like the game literally go like, I don't know, that was my main thing. It's like we literally had like fucking we were talking about like 1,000 players at night, and it's like, this reminds me of Rogue Lineage. Compare the charts. Literally compare the charts. Authority update was a LARP update. It was bro. The prog was slow. And it came out underbaked, and it was a LARP update for people who enjoy just being the authority. It didn't have no like god boss, nothing crazy. Look at the jump like Rogue did, and then look at how it happened to Deep, and it's like that's my big thing. It's like, bro, this is a crazy jump. I always think this is a crazy jump. I always think that's a crazy jump, bro. But I also think it's like, we did make a dedicated effort to be like, hey, like, we're dropping some serious updates too. So I also think that contributed to that. But it's like, when I see that, it's like, I don't know, bro.
I mean, will we ever hit like the super crazy highs, like fucking the K1 days? Maybe. I mean, I think layer 3. Layer 3 should be pretty peak. We've been yapping about that lately. I have some W ideas. Hopefully, it needs to be better than layer 2. Yeah, I don't even. It's like for me, it's like even if like for example, when he was like comparing like Valve Iron to like peak Deepwoken, it's like I think the fact that people were able to have a ton of fun on the update, that's a success, man. If Deepwoken never hits 60K players again, I don't honestly think that's a bad thing. As long as there's like a consistent, healthy player base of people who want to come back and enjoy the updates, that's a win in my book, bro. Just keep supporting the people who still enjoy the game. It's okay if people move on, bro. You know, motherfuckers grow up, bro. Some people move on from Deep, and that's fine. Completely okay. Bro, game's been out how long? 2021. 4 years, bro. Some of y'all have went from freshmen to seniors and are going off to college. If it's got to get a different eye, it's got to get different. It's like, I don't know, bro. That's my main thing I'll say about it. So I really wish he would explain why he thinks the game won't survive another year, especially when it's like layer 3 is on the roadmap, and our smallest update on that chart literally revived the game. So it's like we would have to essentially drop layer 3 and then have the game drop. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like drop to less than this after a layer 3 update. We must have sold if that happened. I mean, bro, think about layer 3. That's guaranteed bosses. That's guaranteed new monsters. That's probably guaranteed new prog. I don't know. I guess it just depends. Maybe he's saying like Deepwoken died, and it's the old Deepwoken died. You know what I'm saying? How many guys have played Deepwoken when you were in high school and are now going to college? Say like, oh, me or I. There's probably a fair amount of people who were like a sophomore when this game came out and they're in college. You know what I'm saying, right? I think that's also something to like think about. I think that's really interesting. I started as a senior, now have a kid. Wow. Good luck with it, bro. So yeah. 80% of these niggas lying? Honestly, I don't think so, bro. I don't think that many people are lying. Not everybody, obviously, but when I mean like there's a lot of people who started playing this game when they're in high school. Bro, if you played Deepwoken when it came out and you were in high school, you're graduating. That's a shit ton of people who had went from playing Deepwoken in high school to current day they're in college or they're graduating. So, yeah. Thanks for the 10 Canadian. Game needs more land, more map. Honestly, I think also another important thing is like even with these 2 updates, bro, Authority did bring in like some new like map changes which were really good. But I think at the end of the day, people it's been years. People want brand new. And I think it's about time we deliver that with a fat fucking layer 3 update, bro. People want something new to explore, like not just new. They want something new to explore in a new area. So the novelty is like completely. It's like you've never felt anything like this because you couldn't have. Because it's like, okay, there's a new secret on the map, and people do enjoy that. We've had stuff like that before. I mean, it gets players. I mean, got people watching streams and shit when there was like a new oath. There's like fucking 3,000-4,000 people watching a streamer for an oath. Back like I don't even know, like Salchemist, I remember that. And it's like you throw some of these what's it called? Throw some of these people, give them actually something new or different. I don't know. I think it'd be heat. 10K, yeah, 10,000 viewers for Battle Royale was crazy. Yeah. Can you respond to Scam Moke and Chips, Dono? Sure. Oh, sorry about missing the donuts. Thanks for the 20 NOK. Can you do something about false bendings and forgings? That's currently being looked into. No comments from here, but yeah, bro. That's crazy. And it's crazy unfortunate that that's going on. Thanks for 279. You want to become a smokescreen merchant? So true. Thanks for 279. It feels like players have gotten too good and wiping really has no meaning. You just make the same build again. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people also resonated with Valve Iron. It really broke the mold and essentially made everybody back to Freshy again. Do you see what I mean, chat? And so I think there were some people who rose above that. Actually, most people rose above it, especially after the changes. For a lot of people, it's like, boom, fresh. It was like a fresh experience, completely fresh. And so for those people who enjoyed it, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Do you think we need to revert to freshy stuff every few months? What do I think? I kind of already talked about what I think. I think one thing I was mentioning when I was yapping today was how it has been interesting seeing the evolution of Deepwoken builds. And you could argue this spans back to the game release, but even if you don't want to include that and just include layer 3, right? That's 3 years. 3 years of people build making on the same limits. Think about that. The same limits, and it has kept the audience fairly active. For the people who like playing the game a lot, that has been probably the biggest driver of people playing the game still, making different builds. That's the biggest driver. Right? Whether it's making builds to try out different things in PvE, like speedrunning, just trying to one cycle chaser, etc., farming loot, right? Or chime and ganking, right? That very system, the Shrine of Order build, right, has not been changed at all. Basically, it's only been like there's been no actual brand new additions to a build, and it has kept the player base active. So I think it's simple, bro. We just gotta add probably just like the next step and fresh it up. Fresh it up, add some new shit for people to, what's it called? Try it. I think I've seen a lot of suggestions of people suggesting stuff that equates to we need something to freshen up the game. Could be new combat, could be new builds, right? I think after so long you're gonna get tired of the shits. Look at new visits? Sure, let's take a look. New visits. We had a peak here. I guess. So the layer 2 peak new visits was what? Does it say the new visit peak? No, it doesn't. New visit peak looks like it's around 2.4 million. Here in February, what happened in February 2024? Oh, this was like the peak of like the golden age of layer 2, I call it. 2.2, wow. What happened here? I forgot what happened here. 2.5? Wait, this might be the peak. What the hell happened on November? Oh, this was Blood Run release. And then what was this? Damn! Oh my goodness. Valorant had that many people. That it matched up to the peaks? That's crazy. Wow. What was the next video we did for verse 3 with our Gruser? Oh, I guess I could ask him. Probably after maybe January 4th, 5th. Maybe like a week. At least for me, because I'm going over to my girls tomorrow. And I might be doing work, but I mean, maybe it could be sooner, but I might be busy for like next 2-3 days, maybe 4. Yeah, I don't know. I would ask, what is your, if you had one thing that you want the most out of layer 3, and not just layer 3, the update of layer 3, what would that be? Not just the update of layer 3. Important, very important. Oath, fixed lag, BBL, Life-Weave, Ministry Origins, Oaths, New Romance, Shield Fist Style, Life-Weave, New Attunement, New Maps, Life-Weave, New Main Area, Bell Evolutions, Equipment Talents, War Master Oath, New Depth Skinking Stuff, Everything Life-Weave, Fun Prog, Punctuality, Economy, New Attunement. These ones are too old gen. I'm bored of seeing the same shit. More in-game content, a new core attribute, knowledge on gripping players, new attunements, raid-like bosses with mechanics, something like Shrine of Order, major build modification thing, make your action feel for lore, more music, true, good one. We want fun, nerfing every build, weapons, Rosen Peacemaker, good one. New endgame mechanics, White Life with Central Limits, new mechanics, new attunements, new stats. A new stat does sound interesting, but I feel like new stat. Yeah, there's a new stat. What would a new stat even do, to be honest? There's like, I've seen ideas before, and it's like, first off, my issue with the new stat, it fucks up like how there's like, there's 6 stats, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But you had a 7th, and it like, fucks up that shit. I don't know. It just feels a little off. 2 new stats. No, maybe you're talking there. Thanks for the 5. Would you mind reading my friend's channel? I send DMs. He's doing good with content now, trying to pull views. Oh, this is what's it called? This was the guy who was basically Super. Like Super 2.0.
What's up guys, it's update time, and this time around we actually got it on time, which is kind of crazy. It's currently like, well, it's Saturday 1 AM when I'm recording this, but the update came out like a few minutes past midnight, so I'm still gonna call that a Friday update because that's close enough for me, honestly. And honestly, it's a good sign because we did have like Wednesday, Tuesday updates. It was miserable, but we're back, I think, hopefully. And it's a smaller patch because, they're working on verse 3 stuff. But basically, right, we got a mini boss.
I'm curious on what his other videos
I already made a video about this like a few months back, okay? But everything I said in that video still remains true to this day, and no one's discovered my secret tech yet. So, ladies and gents, let me talk about it again, okay? To this day, I see people hating on freaking Blight Surger. They say it's bad. They say, oh,
This is my number one thing, though, what I'll say for your homie. I think it's actually a pretty bad thing that when you look at his content, you immediately think Supa. Think about it. He's essentially going to always be living in another YouTuber's shadow. Think about every YouTuber right now, right? Think about what people enjoy about that YouTuber. You can hate a YouTuber, but every YouTuber always has their specific fan base, right? Think about, they're punchy. They like the information. They like the unique builds that he likes to do, right? Yeah, Kaido, they like watching his streams, right? You got people like me, they watch my streams. People like Super, they watch his progs. Valak is like his personality, etc., right? You have the people who are attached to these different guys. And then what ends up happening is like when you see people in the comments be like, this guy's super. And it's like,
Sky Crash, Warp Kick, those are bad mantras. Or the
I don't know, I just think it's super bad for trying to like stand out as a YouTuber and like set yourself apart. It's not even his fault though, he just sounds just like him. You're telling me that's how he sounds all the time?
Freaking untrue, and I'm about to prove it with this video, okay? Like, look at this, bro. Just look. Like, the second set. This video is gonna be a shorter one. I'm just gonna do like 1 round of chime, and then I'm gonna yap a little bit to explain the mantra and why it's good.
Even the video style. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's
5-6 rounds of chime.
Bro.
Don't worry, it'll be quicker, okay? Before we hop into it, please subscribe, like, and
bro. Is that Lightborn Eyes, bro?
Drive is the only good mantra. But
did this nigga give himself fake Lightborn Eyes? This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Super's the Lightborn too, bro. Like, you see what I mean? It's like the way he presents the video, his voice, the way his character's moving and looks. Brother, this is just, you can't have people calling you Timu Super, bro. You can't do that. Because he asked for advice. You need to not be Super, bro. You need to be your own motherfucker. If I ask you what makes soy special, they're gonna say he's a soy version of Super. think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. The double entendre, y'all saw that? The double entendre. He's the soy version of Super. Think about that for a second. Yeah, but no, that I would say the biggest thing. No, but yeah, no, being for real, no, like he definitely needs to, because I actually do like watching some of his videos. I do watch some of them sometimes, especially ones with, like tech. I love videos that like have like some fuck ass tech, explains it in 2 minutes, and I get to watch it.
He's a nocturnal gem. That's not fair.
I will say it's definitely not. I mean, it depends. It's definitely a harder time for the here's busted tech, 8 minutes a chime or 6 minutes a chime type of video. Like that video doesn't do well these days because everything has been basically figured out damn near. I mean, you still have some text, but it's like I think Dolphy's a good example of like Dolphy is a great example of how they set themselves apart. Despite doing similar content to other creators, like when you watch Dolphy, you immediately know it's Dolphy. Like they released a video, 7,000 views 2 days ago. Not bad. You got a little something in the beginning to show the strength of the tech.
Oh my god.
Immediately showing you. You know what I'm saying, right? Some of the sauce, the steak.
Yo, Dolphy here.
It's like a hungry animal. YouTube guys, bro. They are hungry animals. They want the meat immediately. You gotta flash the meat in front of them. I meant like steak, you know, like food on a plate. And so when you flash them, they get like hungry. Their mouth waters, right? Like that's how, bro. You see those like clips of, like you put like the plate of meat in front of like a dog and their mouth starts watering. That's people who watch YouTube. They want it immediately, right?
And
Boom.
with the release of Iron Valve,
Get right
there
into the
was
meat of the
a
video.
pretty game-breaking bug with Amity in the first few hours of Iron Valve release, which is the Valve Iron
Immediately, I can tell I'm watching a Dolphy video off rip. Gale.
items dropping from Enmity and Pathfinder itself. So you were able to get Valve Iron items into the main game, which is pretty broken.
Yeah, no, I definitely think I think it's super important. Like you can immediately tell if you threw a video in front of somebody who hadn't seen Deepwoken content in a year and threw in a soy video secretly and told him it was a Super video, they would be like, oh, Super made videos again? They might not even. That's such a bad thing. So that's my final that's my final piece of advice.
And honestly, should have never been a thing. But nonetheless, I'll be going over the True Blood and Blood Curdle set, which is probably like one of the most broken sets in my opinion. So first off,
What do you think about the first bit of the recent video? He edited it, but he transfers his content a little. We can watch Soy X4. What is the backstory behind the name Soy, though? That's like having yourself named Chud.
This is me. Please don't kill me! Don't kill me! Yes, I'm horrible at Deepwoken, more specifically Valve Iron, but that's all gonna change because I'm streaming Valve Iron until I beat it, starting off with the first boss.
Already, first 5 seconds. Throw that to somebody who's a little bit younger and hasn't played Deepwoken for a year. They might still think that's super, bro. He needs to switch up his getup, bro. He needs to switch up. Get off the Lightborn eyes. You're not a Lightborn.
Kill me!
If you're not a Lightborn, don't dress up like a Lightborn, bro, for the videos, bro. That's aura loss. You can only be a Lightborn if you actually earned it, bro. Come on now.
Deepwoken more.
No, it still looked too much like Super. But I'll watch
Specifically
I'll watch
Valve
first
Iron,
30 seconds.
but that's all gonna change because I'm streaming Valve Iron until I beat it.
Bro, what if
starting
this
off with the
motherfucker got
first
like a
boss.
deep ass voice? This guy was like deep ass voice.
The Shogun.
Like, he was just faking it the entire time.
The gatekeeper of all inheritors. His sole purpose is to put down anyone who isn't prepared.
See, that'd be entertaining, bro. Like camera turns on, bro. Dark ass motherfucker under. Yeah, I thought it was probably a white nigga. What? Soy! You're black? Yeah. That's how, mind you, that's how people reacted to me. Akamatsu? You're black? Dead ass. Go look at my I have it still on my channel. Go look at whenever I first did a face cam stream. Dead ass. You have people in the comments. It's not making up stories. I guarantee you, not making up stories, bro. Because people didn't really, so back then people didn't really. I didn't do streams. Very important difference. I did not do streams like that, and so when I did do a stream, I only did videos, and so it's like that's probably a reason why a lot of people weren't able to tell.
And the depth.
Some mosquito
This
shit.
node has
I'm
likely
serious. I thought the same. I thought mosquito was like white, bro. Like, but no, he a light skinned brother too.
Sentence for all who enter unprepared.
I realized
And
that.
this is how the vow of iron begins.
Movie the Shogun. First off, a movie for just the Shogun. Like, I'm not gonna judge anybody, but like if I write a movie, like you would think it's the full thing. This is like part 1. That's just the Shogun. You're such a hater, bro. I'm not hating. I'm just throwing that out there. Wait, what was it made 10 days ago? No, made a day ago, and still just on the Shogun. Like maybe the editing though.
I got absolutely belt to my ass by the Shogun, and eventually.
Oh, you already fought the Shogun?
Bro, that's crouch. Bro, he's stun locking me. I can't react. Bro. He has multi-hit moves. For
You
the
know,
next few fights,
I think
got-
there was a funny thing where it's like you kind of. I think it's cool that you saw players get good, and I'm glad that Valve Iron kind of broke the mold on like this is a good PVE player, because like you had like I think a lot of it was like you just had a good PVE build. Well, actually, no, it depends on what you're talking about. Like I would say, always AFK is a good speedrunner, but good PVE player, a good PVE player is not somebody like always AFK. It'd be like this guy. Where is he? Oh yeah, someone like this. This was like day 1 or something like that. Like day 1 or like day 2, I forgot. Day 1 or day 2, already going crazy on the boss fights. I don't know if this was actually the dude. It was somebody else. Shit like this, bro. I saw there was like a few they were very small YouTubers, and it would just be a video of them just like beating the bosses, like just. And then the comments were like, "Dude, you're a god." That, in my opinion, yes. Will, is that his name? Why can't I find him? Y'all see how they added Hero Wizard and Hero Ice Golem, by the way? Side note. I mean, just why add heroes to cards that already have evolutions? I mean, anyway, off topic. Yeah, like this guy. Or literally just this, in my opinion, this is like good PvE player. You see what I'm saying, right? Like good PvE player. And this was early on. Like early on. He was already like personal best, beating it, being on Drifter. So yeah. Your Oscom is in the game 2.6. I know! What the hell, bro? 2.6 with what are we gonna do? But yeah, what was interesting though was a lot of I know so there was like a split. You had like PvP players who were really good at PvP who struggled, and then you had like the ones who were like they're just good fundamentally and they got it. They got it. which was very interesting to see. My boy 32 Seller, let's just say he still hasn't beaten Rat King. He still has not beaten Rat King, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Seller, come on, man. You gotta at least beat Rat King. Somebody free my boy Seller from Rat King. He was getting farmed. We need mutated Mega Knight. Dude. Hero Mega Knight. Come on, guys. We need that. Alright, what the fuck do I do now? I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of all I want to do today. And y'all just heard on the phone. I got something to go to tomorrow at 1 p.m. All right, chat. Real quick. Any major bugs that's been pulling up right now besides the region one that I fixed? What major bugs, like actual major bugs? Any right now, chat? Because the homie Rag is asking. Let me see what I do today. I guess I could assist. TPing under the map. Yes. Hold on. Let's see. Elevator is broken in the depths. What? It's still broken? You get flung very often by certain people, server to server. Flung. Hive doors closed, elevator broken. Don't dodge the donos. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the Agmatsu. Please fix Lord Regent's bubble regenerating if you leave the server before to fight a boss. Aren't you supposed to? Can you not defeat Shogun to get rid of that? I thought that got pushed. Heavy Iron Sing legendary weapon, please. Maybe one day. Thanks for 2 from Tiger. Thanks for another 2 from 26J Daniels. Slowly wants to voice Chud still make it happen. Thanks for the $2. Methodist has thanks for 5. Canadian, what do you think about making Deep Thresher Nest an instance dungeon like Titus, where you have to like fight through the Threshers? Like there's like a Thresher like super boss or something like that, but you have to wash your face in the Thresher Nest. I mean, let's talk about something else. Fix Lightning Assault map, aka map cheese in Chime. Actually, I fixed that yesterday. Or yeah, that's been fixed. What was it? So Valrine, when you spawn inbound, sometimes you fall under the map and get stuck. If you have Lightborn and Valorant, you get add Astro main game. Oh yeah. What else? Mobs teeping on her map. Send me a clip of that. Yes, SoyX4. Listen and listen well. Stop being Supa. You're just gonna you can't be better than Supa, so stop trying to be him. Or like act like him. Just bro, make yourself different, man. Like I'm telling you, this from one content creator to another is trying to see success. There's my biggest piece of advice. Do not try and be him. I'm not trying to, bro. This is dead ass my voice. Okay, then why? Tell me why. Why do you have Lightborn eyes? And why do you make like the way your video starts look so similar? If your comments are saying that, then it's like you gotta switch something up. Otherwise, people will always compare you to Supa, and that's not good. Unless you become bigger than Supa. If you think you do that, then try it. But I'm just saying, it's like you're in the Deepwoken community. You gotta try something different. Yeah, exactly. Your video type is like very similar, or like how you start the videos, like it's too similar. Which, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of YouTubers who do like a similar style, but you can still tell it's their video. Yeah, exactly. It's that identity. So my boy Zig sent me. I see. What about Chud Steele? Bro. Potion not working. People that are in force for us, people got into blood from the hemoblum pots. Really? Oh my goodness. Popular suggestions? I mean, I read through some. I guess we can take a look. Yeah, no, I already read through some of these. What, the bloom in the depths? Memento suggestion. One that was interesting. One of the interesting suggestions was like changing up how like chests work. I'm kind of down for that, to be honest. I think the big thing with chest right now that makes it kind of feel kind of shit is just Chester. It's so big, bruh. Like it needs to be cut in half, and the relic rates need to be doubled. So you have like the same chances of relics, but like you don't get these big chests that have like nothing but like it's like there's like a big ass scroll bar for the loot. 99% of that shit is ass. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made the Titus loot the way it was. You get like the regular Deepwoken chest, and you get the Titus chest that has everything you actually want from the dungeon. Obviously with different rarity rates. But it's like every time you go into Titus loot, you are getting the guaranteed like loot in that category that you're looking for. Where I feel like there's so much loot in Deepwoken that's like, oh, this can drop from 6 different places, and it's like, I don't know, it feels kind of shit. Also makes, I think it's like, that's why I'm probably gonna slash Elder Primadon loot in like half, with no compensation, except reducing the Sinner's Ash requirement from like 3 to 1, because like that is just too much. It's actually too much, and it's like, I don't know, maybe I'll just add some unique loot, remove the relics from him, touch him up a little bit, switch the map back, to be honest, make him a little bit smaller, like clean it up, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of shit. Thanks for the 5 Canadian. Shit in comparison to my better stuff. Bro. I mean, I like fighting Elder Prima, but it's like, come on. I mean, if I made Shogun and Rat King, I need to give some love to him. Thanks for the 5, though. Any updates on rewards for defeating Region on every memento? I'll ask Frag again. Purple name for sure, though. We need purple name. And we still need Love It. I'll ask him. Thanks for the 2. Can you read my channel Light Deepwoken? Let us see. Filters. Oh. Rat King build fights players. Oh. I need to add the Rat King like oath or memento, to be honest. Like Golden Rat, Pathfinder like update.
Finally, a worthy challenger.
Yo, it's Mizu. Welcome back to another video. Friendly reminder, we're still on the
First
road
off,
to
Wormtooth.
5K subscribers. But
this is not what the Rat King uses in Axe. What's going on here?
Something quite different from what I usually play.
Yeah, there you go. That
Behold,
looks more
I present
proper.
to you a crazy slots build in the Big 26. But more importantly, as y'all could tell by the title, I'm literally the Rat King dragged right out of Deepwoken's new Valve Iron. Anyways, join me in aura farming, bullying, and getting bullied on this build. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
Wait, did I get the right person? Yeah, I did.
At long last, a death honorable.
Okay, let me look. First off, well, at least you're consistent. Do you even need my help? You've gotten solid views before. I think just generally Deepwoken views are kind of down right now, but you've gone, bro. You look already solid, bro. I think just stay consistent. Keep trying a different like Infinite Heal plus. Yeah, this looks like, bro. Good thumbnail here. Okay, good thumbnail. Yeah. Do you need my help? What do you need help with? That's what I was asking. Like, did I get the right channel? You look like you already got your stuff going well.
Trouble for a golden rat.
Quite a few bounties in this server. Okay. I'm gonna go for these guys at Song Seeker. Hopefully they're not together. If they are, we'll make quick work of them. Because I'm absolutely the best on Silent Heart. I see two of them spamming easy.
Maybe a progression video of this?
Did not go well.
Gang vid. Bro, what is up with this thing's like... Oh, I forgot my internet's kind of shit right now. Fuck. They finally added it back. So let's check out another one. I kind of want to see what his infinite health one was, to be honest. Crit engine. Was it
the
crit?
content build? This is not the full version of the build. Version of this. If you want to see the full version of this build, go to their channel.
Okay, so I thought I was gonna do like the explanation. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Just keep uploading. I think that's the most important thing. Keep uploading. I'll be truthful. Think it's a little late to. Actually, no, these are good. I'm not gonna lie. Shame that I didn't get. I actually kind of fuck with these videos because it's not just you playing Valorant. It's you like. I actually rock with these videos, but because my first time seeing something like this. Yeah, no, I think you'll be fine, bro. I don't think you need any assistance from me. Just keep trying out different stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep trying out different stuff. Keep uploading. And if anything, probably more on just how the general state of Deepwoken content right now. You just need some. Bro. YouTubers just need more content to work with. That in reality, Pathfinder videos are not going to do as great if you think about it, right? For the updates that we had, right? Authority, you had a little bit more build making here. Yeah, a little bit more build making here, but like I said, kind of LARP update, just kind of bringing back like the the lore feel a little bit more. 5 Iron, basically nothing for Pathfinder, brand new game mode. And like these updates aren't the craziest. They're good for the players, but they're not great for YouTubers, if that makes sense. I mean, they're like day one release, it can be, but like there's only so much you can kind of do. I mean, Valorant was probably better than Authority in terms of that, but you get what I'm saying, right? So it's like when it comes to actual creating content, honestly, just pray for layer 3. Honestly, just wait for layer 3, bro. Wait for layer 3 or Ceramide or Winter Update. I guess no Winter Update. I'm bringing some stuff to Pathfinder. New boss, probably some other things. It'll be more in like the Titus style, just like a smaller monthly update whenever it comes, just to fucking just hold off players. New boss, hopefully, challenging boss. I want it to be like more of a super boss. You can fight it with homies. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Pathfinder, right? It's like, yeah, we'll see. Got 2 pings. Let me look. Okay. Let people yap if you don't have anything to do. Kind of do have stuff to do. I was gonna call my girlfriend and get back to scripting. Maybe play. Oh no! Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to be playing Elden Ring Night Ring with the bro. But my bro just called me too. Peep Shogun video on my channel. Bruh, okay, bro. Look. I thanks for the $2. I mean, I'll watch for a bit if you want me, but I'm saying like, you good. Like, I literally have no feedback for you. Like, I think you found your stride. If you had only like a few hundred views for all your videos, then I'd maybe try and give you more advice. Bro, you found success. There's people who are on this earth who will never see 10,000 views on a video ever. Like, you see what I'm saying? But I'll take a look. I still got your channel up. It's like I have literally nothing to say. It's like, yeah. You know, if anything, though, I definitely feel like in the content types you're gonna be doing, bro, bro, that literally just popped up, Kaido. Definitely gonna be like the Kaido type, bro. Just gank content, bro. People fuck with gank content, bro.
Yo,
Probably
what's up, everyone? It's
performing
Light.
things.
Today we go boss raiding as Shogun from Deepwoken's new Valve Iron.
Wait, hold
and
on.
if you haven't already,
let me
please
get
make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to build a community here, bro. Please. I want y'all to stick around for more uploads like this because I do have some crazy videos coming. But as y'all can see, we even have the worm tooth. We have basically Shogun's entire archetype replicated into the Pathfinder version of the game. But anyways, I won't keep y'all for too long. Let's get into the actual video. This server seems like it has quite a few people. See, oh, my guild is in here. Or they were, because my base is down. I was never at Hive. Okay, I'm gonna go for some of these people. Let's go get in our Void Eye real quick. Let's go, baby. I'm the Shogun. Rip right out of Valve Iron. Let's see if I can boss raid as a boss. Right now, there's only one bounty in this.
One thing I'll tell you off rip. More cuts, faster pacing in the beginning. Faster pacing. That intro was too long. Too long. It's a different generation these days. Too long. You got to get clips. Basically, you could dead ass for max. I mean, like, you really want to get in these motherfuckers' heads, bro. Every 2 words, if there's even an iota of space in between the words you say, cut. If I had to like act out, it should be like cut real quick like this, like dead ass, like that level of cutting, bro. To keep the attention of these motherfuckers. If you're trying to bring in a new audience, that is one thing I'll tell you. Or at least more frequently. If it's too much raw footage and it doesn't get straight into the action, you'll lose motherfuckers off rip. I do think that's one thing. I also think it's like this is not particularly even a bad video idea. I think actually what this reminds me of is, and the motherfucker came back, by the way. I noticed that. He did like an archer video. This guy did miner in Clash Royale, and it's like he had like literally like the helmet and like shovel, and like it was a miner build from Clash Royale, right? And that video did amazing, and he like got good views off of those videos. And it's like there's definitely potential here, but there was I mean, you did have a good intro, but it was like the intro was shorter, it was more to the point, and it was able to get into the action real quick. I didn't even think it was a shorter video. Hold on. Minor Clash Royale Deepwoken. I'll show you an example.
That's crazy. All of these people aren't high enough level. Come here. Oh, that's not even the. This not even the guy I'm after. Oh, these guys wanna fight.
Come on, somebody has to have it.
Okay. I'm gonna spam our moves. Do the uppercut. Nice. Nice. Do this. Crit. Ooh, I thought for sure that would work. Okay. Looks like this guy's getting involved. Nice. Oh my, we're absolutely shredding this guy in ones right now.
Okay, this video didn't do as good, but I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, so I'm like, I couldn't find the guy. Okay, so it was something like this though, but except it was like the mine, and it had like little intro. Okay. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's simple, but people enjoy the vid, so sometimes that's all you need. Anyway, let me look at what chat was saying for bugs. Sorry. Oh yeah, Shadow Vortex still fucked up. I think Par was looking at that. I think what happened was when I vaulted it, I actually I literally broke it on purpose. When I vaulted it. My bad, Par. My fault, bro. I think I literally when I vaulted every mansion I vaulted, I chopped. And just made it chopped. It just didn't even work because I chopped it. Bank issue. Oh, what's the issue? Isn't it something where it's the UI isn't updating? Is K1 still making shit? Yeah. I have. Damn, you know what? I'll say one thing. I really wish I could yap about the shit that I'm doing for layer 3. It's not the same chat. Swag Messiah, yes, the one with the Jotaro face. UI doesn't update. You gotta close bank every time you want to tank stuff out. Okay, put that in there. Take. Close the bank every time you take an item. I'm actually gonna send that one to Archmage. Yeah. For me, Deep's not as funny anymore because I play so much that it just isn't as funny anymore. Yeah, bro, some people play this game for hours, bro. Literally thousands of hours. It's eventually gonna stop. Bro, think about even think about some solo player games, bro. Some people get tired of those shits quickly. There's gonna be, you're gonna have the people who stop playing it. There's gonna be peaks for games. There's always gonna be peaks for games. But that doesn't mean it's not possible for us to hit potentially 60,000 players again. I mean, that's what with layer 3, right? Oh, that's what I'd hope for layer 3. So we'll see. But yeah, no, I really wish I could yap about the ideas. Don't worry, chat, though. We're bringing in the heat. I mean, we have to. I mean, we got to. We're bringing in the heat, bro. It's Loki been fired to have Rag back in full force too. I like the. I won't lie. I think it's good when you have. It reminds me of there's these videos talking about oh, why did Concord fail, right? And it's I think one thing is it's good when you have kind of a check on creatives, and you have it's almost like checks and balances on creative ideas. And I think a good example of that, even there was a video I was watching on George Lucas and Star Wars, and it's it was talking about how his first 3 movies, amazing, right? People love that. And then back then, I mean, now it's loved, but when the prequels first came out, it's yo, what the fuck happened? And it's when you ask people, it's I mean, George, he had all the control. So I think it's nice that it's we can have ideas, but we can also now it's a lot more controlled in kind of the kind of what specifically more so gets added. And things can get adjusted by the squad, not even just Rag, but the squad. I think that's really good. I think it's honestly a big thing. That's even for me. Before, even when I'll be honest, when Rag wasn't there, it was I guess it just kind of whatever, add whatever, and then it's boom. Now we have a much more dedicated schedule. It's oh, okay, I can just work away at tasks. I just like doing that. Hence why I love this. By the way, I'm making this guy a tester. I mean, this is a beautiful list. I remember people were talking about how like it had been like what since 2023 we hadn't seen like a new bug report tester. I'm making this guy a tester. Good list. Just good. I just went through and just like, yeah, and he had the clips for every single one. That's a great list. Great list. And here's the thing, it's not like a fucking 2-minute clip of an entire Chime match and then it happened 1 minute 27 seconds in. No, it's like a 4-second video of the exact bug. Of the exact bug. I'm making this nigga a tester. As I have to know, I'm making this motherfucker a tester. That's a good list. You need motherfuckers with that passion on the squad. Thanks for the 2 Australian. What do you think about adding incentives to gank? What's interesting is that people, I keep saying what's interesting. I think it's just very cool that there's a large community of people throughout the years who love to gank, and even then there was no incentives. I think honestly, just the simplest thing. It doesn't even have to be like this crazy big update that we're like giving like a month of time to. It could literally just be as simple as like 5 to 10 unique weapons that you can only get through a new PvP mode or like ganking in war mode. And you'll have like a bunch of people like hopping it, like the simplest of incentives that take like a week to make the weapons. So when I thought about it, it's like that's the reason why I want to add either PvP Luminor or 5v5 Guild Wars, one of those two. But it's got to come with a big update though. Only reason why I say that I wanted it to come with a big update was I think it would be kind of nice. I don't know, just like a nice big package, because it's like, well, I can't get into specifics of Layer 3. Actually, no, I talked about it already. But it's like Layer 3, I'll get into like bare bones. Like if Layer 3 has a bunch of new content for you to build make with, for example, right? Just give an example. Even with like Layer 3 has like even like an end game, right? Just having like a new medium to try out that stuff with will just, it will extend how long people can remake builds, because now there is a third finally option to chime and gank. Chime gank Guild Wars. Chime gank large, literally like large chaotics. Different from a gank. Large chaotic server. It needs to be like offering something that can't exist in main game. And a 40-player server with glads, like 40-player glads. Or imagine that, 40-player glads, like that's fucking crazy. I don't know. I think it's like you can try. It's like people. When I do those events, when I do these events, and it's like this crazy shit, bro. Outside of the reward, I like ask like, yo, like, did you have fun competing even though you lost, bro? I throw bullshit at these guys, literally bullshit, and it's like they still had fun despite the fact that, you know, they wiped or they're trying to. It's like it's just a different way to compete against another player. And they found great enjoyment in that. It's like super refreshing. I mean, that's why Battle Royale was so loved. I mean, that's all I need to say, really. 10,000 people watching YouTubers fight in a battle. And if you remember correctly, I know some of y'all were there. Bro, honestly, we probably should have kept Battle Royales either off and on sort of thing. We choose when it comes back, or it's like a weekly thing. But it was one of the most requested things ever. And that was for like, it was just, it had no tie, literally nothing tied to Pathfinder. It was just a fun PvP mode. And a bunch of people wanted to try it. Oh no, is my stream lagging? Okay. Obviously, people don't play Battle Royale. It's only during weekends and gives you nothing. Chat, I have a question. No, you can't really do it now. I feel like that'd be kind of weird. I mean, A part of me wants to be like Battle Royale is only on weekends again, and then we add something to it. But like people just want to be able to play it. But I feel like by it being limited, it's like I don't know, chat. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't want to make it limited, but do you see what I mean by when it's limited and you know you can only play on the weekends? It's like I don't know, something mental. It just makes you want to play. Like you know that's the only time you can play. I think it's like here's what I'll say. Because you know that that's the only time when people can play, or even better, it's like there's something specific on the weekends that you only allowed there. And since you know that's the case, there's going to be more people playing. You have bigger lobbies. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, it's like I feel like when Battle Royale is always on, because you always have it accessible to you and you can always play it with even like 6 people, here's what I'll say. It's easier to burn yourself out on Battle Royale if like, cause like right now it's like people play Battle Royale. They know what Battle Royale is. And they played it already so often because it's always available that the people who would be more regular time like players, they played worser versions of Battle Royale. Let me explain why. It's like when you can always play throughout the week, you're going to be hopping in servers that only have like 6 to like 12 players. Half the match is going to be like you killing one guy, and by the time you get to the circle, there's 3 people left. Do you see what I mean, chat? It's like, yeah, you're playing Battle Royale, but you're playing like such a empty, toned down version of it. Because there's just nobody, it's not just that there's nobody playing, but in your specific servers at the time, maybe you play like on a Tuesday afternoon when you're home from school, 5 p.m., right? I guess not afternoon, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, there's probably not going to be that many people on. Where I feel like if you were playing on the weekends, everybody's already, most people are free on the weekends. You're going to have like 40, like 30, 40, maybe even 50 player servers. It's going to be constantly action packed. And then because of that, you're going to see like constant lobbies going on, more likely to maybe get like, the EU servers going as well. Think about that. Bro, NA servers were empty even on like weekdays. How are you going to get like you're going to get like a 5-player Asia server? You see what I'm saying, right, chat? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I definitely think, I don't think it would take much work, but I don't know. That's why I said maybe it should only be on the weekends, and then we add like a little, just like sprinkle a little incentive at the end. You can unlock, I don't know, maybe some exclusive cosmetics. Like, I think something that as simple as that. Get people playing. Just do it like, I don't know, like Fortnite. Not like Fortnite, actually. They charge for all their shit. If I were to do it, it's like you just first you get a reward for just playing. Actually, no, like reward tiers. Something like this, maybe. If I had to think about it. I don't know. Like reward types / tiers. I kind of hate that's not in the middle, but whatever. You have like plays, like rounds played, rounds completed. You have rounds completed, wins, and then challenges. I think these are like pretty easy ones where it's like, and so how it would be is like obviously you have like rounds like play 1, 10, 5, 20, 25 rounds. It's like 1 to 100, right? And as you play these, you can unlock like your unique cosmetics or whatever. Wins, you have basically the same thing, like 1, and then 100's like the flex one where it's like you get some emote, like you get a special emote at the end or something like that. These it can be simple, just like something special at the end of each of these. And then challenges could just be like win Battle Royale without taking damage. Whoa. Win Battle Royale without ever picking up a weapon. Win Battle Royale trios with X, Y, and Z, right? It's like literally just simple challenges. That's it. Have one of them be like, the challenges could be like a new race, fucking, I don't know, variant for one of them. You see what I'm saying, right? I think people would play a lot more. I'm yapping, but I'm the dub. But But like no, like I think this would. What do y'all think? I'm more so yapping to you guys this time. You see what I mean? Like, what do y'all think? Like, would y'all fuck with this? Like, literally just like light stuff. It could be like fucking, I don't know, like it could even be I don't know, like you get like it could even be just like light stuff for Prague in main game. Like, is anyone gonna complain that at 30 wins you get like you also get 5 Moon's Eyes on top of a thing? Like, it just shows up in your bank. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be nice. It doesn't have to be crazy. The game mode is already fun. We already know this. It's just that I think we need restrictions just to make it more accessible, and then a reward incentive. And I think it'd be, and maybe just a new map, maybe like a rotating map. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's my yap there. React to Jovan, the creator Deepwoken series. Is this you? This is a year ago.
Okay. You live in my guild base. Relocate to the ministry. I stay in reality. You live in my guild base. Anytime I wipe the owl, that's the only time we make up. You exist in the database.
No subtitles?
Wanna escape. 2020.
I don't have them?
Scribble hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways like a watcher in the sky. I said I'm sick of chasing.
I want to listen though.
So it's gripping up my guildmates. I'll
sing along if the lyrics are good.
When I go to why. So can I get a car? And can you make it legendary? I said I'm about to go to 2. And I don't know if I'm a level again. Can I get a car? And can you make it legendary? Can you? I said I'm about to go to 2. And I don't know if I'm a level again. I said, okay, dokie. My infatuation is translating to another form of hyperfixation. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rip you up and look and start the running before I start the chasing like a diamond user. You don't understand me, what the fuck do you mean? It's them 3-star rings, yeah, it's them flames for eyes. Sugar, honey, iced tea, terrapod on the scene. Yeah, I give up my mantras to get you right. 2020 vision. Scribble hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways like a watcher in the sky. I said I'm sick of chasing. You're the one that's always gripping at my guildmates. I can only see your face when I go to.
I mean, the vocals are not bad.
So
Either bad.
Can I get a car? Legendary. I said I'm about to go to 2. And I don't know if I'm a level again. Can I get a car?
I don't think it's that bad. The rapping was a little. The singing though. I'll give you a like, buddy.
Okay.
I'll be the 7th like for this video.
Okay.
This got nothing to do with the end of Deepwoken. What if this is like, no, it does, because this is like, oh, see you again, like, I'll see you again, Deepwoken, like, goodbye. You know, this is a goodbye. 300 views. 2024 February? Oh my goodness. Bro, it's about to be 2 years. What happened? Petrov album coming soon. I guess not, bro. Interesting though. I'll send the video here if you want to give it a like, chat. Fuck it. My question is, why were you... Okay, first off, Veerdy Pal, why were you asking me to react to this? Yeah, I'm just curious on that. Oh, actually... Oh. You made the video, huh? I'm giving him a thumbs up. So I hopped on his build before, really? Wow, what build is this?
No. No.
Ah, lightning stream with Shadow Vortex. Ah, okay. Wait, that was actually kind of... It was the guy who made the video who made that. That was interesting. Yeah, thank you for the 7 car, or Czar. You was talking about who started freshman now going to college. I'm one of them, man. How do you feel? Chat, for the guys who are going to college, how do y'all feel, chat? Is it hitting different? It should, chat. This is the next step, next big step. Gotta enjoy it, chat. Gotta enjoy it. We up, yeah. You know, it does feel... Okay, enjoy it while it lasts, though, chat. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm unk now, chat. I'm unk. Okay? I'm 23, chat. I have a year and a half left of not pushing 30. Oh my god. Like 23 like that. You know, 24. Oh, that's unk. 25 pushing 30. I have a year and a half left of not pushing 30. Damn. Like late 20s, like you know, they said Gen Beta has already been, first off. Could you imagine being in Gen Beta? But no, that motherfucker's already born, apparently. It's like Gen Z kids. Like their kids are Gen Beta. That's crazy, chat. Deepwoken Block Parry Dodge Anthem. So old. Boy, that's so old.
Bro, how do I play Deepwoken, bro? What the fuck, bro? I'm about to die! Oh my fucking god,
anybody
bro!
Remember this, chat?
I'm in a game, bro. How the fuck do you play Deepwoken, bro? Oh my god, somebody teach me, bro.
It's Sage on the track.
Bitch. Ha! Okay, you started Deepwoken and now you need to figure out how you gonna play. What you wanna do first is pick the weapon that you feel like you finna make. After you pick up your shit, go to Bandit Island. Then you see a shark, you think you dead, but my nigga just listen. Block, parry, dodge. Bitch. Block, parry, dodge. Skirt. Most important of all, my nigga, stay calm. I said block, parry, dodge. Block, parry, dodge. And like I got my 2 cents, my nigga, stay calm.
It's like 140,000
You killed the shark, but next thing you know, a player come out the bush.
Yo, bitch.
He a shatter katana with blue fangs on a nigga, you
on dick.
If you don't follow, my nigga, you the one to blame. My nigga don't get fucked up unless my nigga you lame. I say block, parry, dodge. Block, parry, dodge. Most important of all, my nigga, stay calm. I said block, parry, dodge. Bitch. Block, parry, dodge. Get like I got my 2 cents, my nigga,
no,
stay calm. Shit, that nigga a pussy, and he just called up his guild.
Oh my god.
But you lucky, said my nigga, you just started your build. They ganking you, and my nigga, you don't care. Don't matter. Till the freshie say, let me get the grip, it'll be fair. Now block, parry, dodge. Bitch. Block, parry, dodge. Most important of all, my nigga, stay calm. I said block, parry, dodge. Block, parry, dodge. Just like Agamatsu said, my nigga, stay calm, nigga. My nigga, I know you're not a bitch. So if a nigga wanna pull up with stick,
Dekensu. This is the real classic, bro.
Won't go down with my great sword. Great sword gets a weapon. He don't want no smoke. He's got one life.
I remember this
Shoot
one. This one is
the end zoner.
This one's an oldie.
Won't go down with my great sword.
This is 6 years ago. Oh my god.
Great sword gets a weapon. He don't want no smoke. He's got one life.
Okay, but does anybody
on the porch of the end zoner?
Anybody remember the other one?
Live, on the guys, Ever some requests, they still selling lives, Just bought a Phoenix stamp because I got tied, Said he won't promise, pull up 9 lives, Yes, I'm perfect, look different.
This
like
is
I don't die,
freshy failure.
Hold up, where's my grip, guys? At sea of dust, we running it like it's fit. I'm a good player, freshy.
This is by Dem Storms, by the way. This is Dem
I got grips. Actually, ain't no shit, they some like with the sound of this. Who's this? Fashion feed, real shit. Cause he regen like a fucking god quick. For my class, that bitch don't give me dog shit. I'ma knock him to the helicopter.
It's been removed.
Feed him real quick. Cause he regen like a fucking god quick. For my class, that bitch don't give me dog shit. Hey, I'ma ultra take his fucking wallet.
Yeah, this is the guy who voiced regen. And so what? You know what happened that unfortunately never did? Man, what a shame. The guy who made Dekensu and Demstorms. The guy who made Freshy Failure, Demstorms, and Dekensu made Great Secret to Wiping. They were supposed to collab for Grippo mode, and they never did it, bro. They never did it. What a shame. Maybe I can get them to, hey Dekensu. Let me see if I wonder what he's up to. Would you ever make Grippo mode with Dem? Let me ask him. Dekensu. Yo, it's been 3 years since I've talked to this motherfucker. And the last time he texted me was he sent me a picture of Akinator, and he's like, oh, I was trying to get me and I got you, bruh. I said, when you come into the Deepwoken scene? He said, I can't. I said, I give him a crying emoji. He said, I feel like if I force myself to play it one time, I'll get into it. Oh, it's because he's been out of the Roblox scene, so it's hard to get back into it. And that was the last thing he said. I'm asking though, it's been 3 years. Yo, can we one day see Grippo mode? You and Dem Storms, please. The streets need you. Grippo mode, come on, man. How's Ben Superstop? Dude, I have a question. Did the mods hear about? Did anybody report this to the mods? Has it just been like no action, or like is it being investigated? Does anybody know? I see. Because like they usually ban pretty quickly for that stuff. W Riz, that's my homie Zig. Also a Deepwoken tester chat. Okay. Can you play Dark and Darker? Steam charts Dark and Darker. Oof. The game has seen better days. The game has seen... Arc Raiders really fucked it up bad. Brings a little tear to my eye. They were hitting... Dude, that update was great. Oh, it was cool. And damn. I mean, they still got people playing. Dark and Darker. Anybody making videos on this still? What about Yami? Party Chip. Really? Party Chip's still making videos? I never got to play Dark and Darker with Ski Mask. Is Dark and Darker still worth playing? Is how long is this video? This 11-minute video. Yeah, there's still no game that's like Dark and Darker, bro. What happened? I don't know, Anui. It's honestly though, good for me at least. It's a good thing that it didn't come back. If Dark and Darker came back, that would have actually no, I wouldn't have played it anyway. I was low-key in my grind phase, chat. I don't know. Do I still have Dark and Darker up? I promised I'd play Night Rain though. Oh man. An arc. Yeah, that's something. If we do get on though, like I mean, right now we just have at the moment just the better game. New Vegas. I need to be New Vegas. Games I need to play. I need to be Elden Ring. I need to play Night Rain. Nuclear Nightmare was actually a hidden gem. What else do I need to play? Probably some Arc. Deltarune Chapter 5 when it drops. Maybe one day Geometry Dash again. Genshin Squadron was actually pretty fun too. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna go though. Thank you guys for pulling up today's stream. Nice little stream. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. I would do games, but I remember that clip in Nuclear Nightmare of Ziggs. Yeah, here, let me see if I can find it real quick. This will be the last thing I do before I hop off because I want to find it. It was very fun. Should I revive the TikTok one day, chat? Revive the TikTok. I just don't feel like uploading to it. It was just a pain. So hold on, let me see if I can find it. 350. What's my highest view video? 320,000? 380,000? Oh my god. Bro leaked curse gear. Ah, this one. 30k views. That's not bad. Watch out! This is the game right here, chat.
Bitch! Run away, bro. But watch out, what's in there. Oh! Damn, I want to have that nigga too, bro. This game is heat, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Shit! What's the music playing your streams? Panula Cave. It's Pokemon. What's it called? Emery. Pokemon Ranger Panula Cave. No. Yeah. Oh. What? I can't see shit when this game out. Bro, what the? I have to that bitch on. Ah, you're not gonna die! No. We got blown up. Yeah. Good time. What game is this? This is what's it called? Yeah, this isn't the clip, you're right. Nuclear Nightmare. I think it's like $10. Good game, good game. Did I upload on my YouTube? Man, what? I swear I uploaded it. I mean, I guess my recent streams can be turned into TikToks. 100k views. It was very easy to get views on TikTok. Jesus Christ. I have so many videos that just randomly have 100k views now. Jesus Christ. What if I still get paid from them? I might still get paid for some of these. It's crazy. Do you have the clip where I died? I don't know if I do. That's the thing. I don't know if I do. I think I might have. Wait. I think.
Hold on, I need to look at my. Let me see. Maybe Jumper has it. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it. Please tell me he has it still. He might not. This was yeah. And this was made a minute ago. Give me a sec, chat. I'm looking for it. Link. Nuclear Nightmare. What the hell happened? Yeah, chat, I can't find it, bro. You see the multiplayer update came up for the new Zomboid update? Zomboid. Yes. I did hear about it. Alright. I'll what's it called? I'll catch you guys later, chat. Appreciate it for pulling up, like I said. Streams probably won't be super soon or super frequent, but we'll get back to it. Have a happy new year, chat. If I don't stream again, have a happy new year, and hope you guys celebrate the rest of your holiday break for those who are currently on it. It's been a pretty interesting year, 2025. Yeah, pretty happy with this year though. I hit all my goals, and if you didn't hit your goals this year, chat, make 2026 that year, bro. Might as well try and start now. Fuck it. Though, if there's one thing I'll tell you, don't hop in the gym right now, bro. You gotta hop in a gym. If you're gonna be lazy, go lazy for another 2-3 weeks, then go to the gym, bro. You don't. I feel like you gotta see if you're able to like pick it up when you don't have like a booster, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna actually go.